I'm back here at Tom and Allison's house at the split entry revival, and we are in the thick of it. So right now we're still very much working on this. We're waiting on a few things to be able to build the addition for the front, but as you can see, things are moving. The new black windows are in. We're pouring additional foundation here. And another thing that we're gonna do, because right now the driveway came all the way here because it was a garage at one point. So we're gonna be changing all of this and putting some plantings here so that it doesn't look like a driveway that goes nowhere. It will look like it was always part of the house. So as we get into here, this room that was the garage is getting converted to a bedroom. A lot of the framing is done. We are in the basement, so we have some trunk work and some things in the ceiling. It's in progress, things are moving along, and this is all gonna become part of the living space. And as we get down the hallway, we can see some of the other changes that we're making. Tom was very insistent that he wanted a better utility room, so we've got a bigger utility room. And then this room is the family room. It was a little bit disjointed. There was a wall here that was splitting it up. So now we have one big open space for the family room. And then we were also able to create a nice laundry room space in here. We're gonna be doing some folding and some counters and storage here. And then we were able to make the bathroom bigger. So in here we're doing a big walk-in shower with storage, linen closet. So this is a lot more spacious, just a much better layout than what they had before. Coming up the stairs, this is what everyone seems to like the least about a split entry home. You have this little tiny landing. The door takes up most of it when you come in. You've got nowhere to put stuff. So this is where the addition is gonna go. We're gonna be expanding this entry forward to give it a real entry. So when you come in, we'll have a mudroom. We will move the front door. So that will eliminate this tight area that is the bane of the split entry home. Onto the main level. A lot of these older houses have 90-inch ceilings, which is 7.5 feet. So one thing that we like to do is raise the ceilings. And in here, we have the kitchen, dining area, living room, and we were able to vault the ceilings and make it feel like one big space. On this fireplace wall, we're gonna be adding some built-ins. I don't know why a lot of these houses were built where the fireplace is off-center, so we are going to design this so that it feels a little bit more centered than what it is right now. We're also adding closet storage, additional cabinets. This used to be half dining room, half kitchen, and what we're finding from a lot of our clients is that people don't use the formal dining rooms anymore. So we're combining it into one big space. We're gonna do a huge island. We added a lot of windows so it's more light in. So this is gonna feel like a very different space than the traditional split entry layout. As we come down the hallway, we made one family bathroom. We made it a little bit bigger. And then we also modified the bedrooms a little bit. All the windows in this house were very short. So all of the new windows are much taller. So this, when it's done, is gonna feel a lot more spacious and a lot more functional than it did before. This is a good example of a small change in this old house that we made that's gonna open it up. So you can kind of see the outline of where the old entry closet was. It was just kind of hanging over the stairs. This was all you had. And now that we're gonna be adding a mudroom, we don't need this anymore. So this is just gonna open up the entire entry. It's gonna let a lot more light in and open up the stairs. So now when you walk in, it's gonna feel a lot more spacious instead of not only walking into that little tiny landing, but then when you looked up, you were literally looking at the back of a closet hanging over the stairs. So little changes like this are gonna make a big difference in how this looks and feels. So a lot has been done and there's still a lot left to do, and it's gonna be a little while before this all comes together. So, you know, you're gonna be waiting to see more, and I'm just gonna wait here.